Hello guys, in this video I am going to discuss about the documents or the essential documents that are required for the conduction of clinical trial. So in this video I am specifically discuss about the documents that are required for the conduction of clinical trial. So the document which is we gather or we fill after the clinical trial conduction of clinical trial. So first we discuss about the document names, and after that we discuss about the purposes. So what are the purpose behind the preparation of that essential document, and the location means in a sponsor or in investigator file it will located, or whether it located. So all these things we are going to discuss in this video. So I am start with the essential document. So first we discuss about the essential document. So essential document are those documents which are required or we prepare for the conduction of clinical trial, or they are responsible for the fulfilling the regulatory requirement of the clinical trials. Means only essential document have the proof of clinical trial, that investigator or the sponsor have the proof of conduction of clinical trial. So that are nothing but the essential documents. So first we discuss about the list. So in this video I am specifically discuss about the documents which we prepare or we gather after the conduction of clinical trial. So they includes IP accountability at site. So this is the one of the important essential document after the clinical trial. Next one is the documentation of IP destruction. Third one is a completed subject identification code list. Next one is a audit certificate, and after that a final trial closeout monitoring report, treatment allocation and decoding document, final report of clinical trial, and clinical study report. So these are the main or essential document which we gathered or which we generated after the conduction of clinical trial, that are required for the submission of the NDA application, or the required for the fulfilling the requirement of regulatory authorities. So we discuss about the purposes one by one and the locations of that particular files or the documents. So first we discuss about the IP accountability at site. So the purpose of this document is to document that IP have been used according to the protocol. So it means IP means investigational product. So this document uh, used to propose that our IP means investigational product is following, or it is clinical trial is its clinical trial is conducted as per the protocol. So for the proof of that experiment or the this reason, so we prepare or we maintain the IP accountability at site. So it is the this document is located in a sponsor file as well as investigator file. So next document is documentation of investigational product destruction. So the purpose of this document is to document destruction of unused IP by sponsor or at site, and the location of this document is both sponsor and investigator file. So we maintain this document in sponsor level as well as investigator level, or the file of sponsor and investigator. So next document is a completed subject identification code list. So the purpose of this document is to permit identification of all subject enrolled in trial in case of follow-up required. Means this is the identification of all subject, means this is the data of all subject which involved in clinical trials. So if when we require the information of subjects or the patient that we used, so the information is given in this document. So this document is located or file in investigator file. So next document is audit certificate. So audit certificate, the purpose of this document is to document that audit was performed. It means if we perform any audit during or before the clinical trial, so the certificate we need to maintain, because if we require the audit certificate, so that time we need to submit or we need to show this document. So this document is located in sponsor file, means the main person who is responsible for maintaining this document is sponsor basically. So next document is final trial closeout monitoring report. So this is also the one of the essential document that we need to maintain after the conduction of clinical trial. So the purpose of this uh, document is to document that all activities required for trial closeout are completed and copies of essential document in file. So this document is proposed that are all activities which we have to perform, that we performed well and we documented all the essential documents. So for that proof we need to maintain or we need to make this document. So the location of this document is sponsor. Actually the person who is responsible for the maintaining this document is sponsor. So next document is treatment allocation and decoding. So this document purpose is returned to sponsor to document any decoding that may have occurred. So if any decoding is occurred during after the clinical trial or during the clinical trial, so that we need to maintain. So this document purpose that the decoding is happen during or before the clinical trial, so that this document include all the information regarding decoding. So the person who is responsible for maintaining this document is sponsor. So next document is final report. So this document purpose is to document completion of the trial, means this document propose that our trial or the clinical research for uh, till third phase is completed totally. So this document is proposed that all our clinical trial is ended till third phase of the clinical trial. So the person who is responsible for this maintaining this document is investigator basically. So it is filed in investigator file. So next document which is very important, that is clinical study report. So the purpose of this document is to document result and interpretation if applicable. So if we require to submit any kind of result or interpretation that we make during the clinical trial or before the clinical trial, so that we need to maintain for the submission or for the requirement of regulatory authority. So this application or this document is including all that information. So it is not a mandatory document, but when it require that time we need to make this application this document, or we need to maintain this application. So the location or the person who is responsible for maintaining this document are both investigator and the sponsor. So these are the basic document that we need to maintain or we need to submit to the regulatory authority after the clinical trial, completion of clinical trial. So this is basic about the document that we have to require after the clinical trial and we need to submit it to the regulatory authorities. So this is about the document, and this is our essential document for our clinical research. So this is the basic information of, I hope this information you will get, and thank you for this video.